I want to share with you a story. It was the story of a young lady who was sitting on the plane next to a gentleman, and they landed. And they were walking down the jetway, and this was before the era of the security checks. And remember when you used to be able to go meet people and you'd see them come off the jetway, and it was so exciting? And you'd come off and you'd see, and there, well, we can't do that anymore, but this was before then. And she was walking behind this gentleman, and this gentleman came off the jetway, and he started running. He started running towards his wife and 3 little children. And he picked them up, and he hugged them, and he kissed them. And she was so enamored by this that she kind of stayed back a little bit, and she wanted to hear what he was saying. And he went up to the smallest child, he picked him up, he said, "You know what, I have missed you so much. I love you so much. I can't believe I'm here with you now." And he kissed that child. He did the same thing with each child until he got to his wife, and he said, "You know what, honey? I can't believe that I'm here. I have missed you so much. I love you so much." And this woman who had just been married, had just gotten married, and only been married a little while, was so amazed by this. She went up behind him and she said, "You know what, I don't mean to pry. I don't mean to pry. But I couldn't help but notice how much you showed your love towards your children and your wife. I can't help but ask, how long have you been gone?" And he said, "One day." One day. And she turned to him and she said, "You know what? When I'm married as long as you have been, when I have a family, I can only hope that I love them as much as you love yours." And the man looked at the woman and he said this, and I want you to hear this. Don't hope, decide. Don't hope that you're going to love them. Decide that you are. And then do the things that you need to do to make that come true. How many of us in our lives spend our time saying, "Oh, I only wish, I hope that this happens"? Don't hope. Decide that it's going to happen. I can't tell you the number of days and weeks and months that I would sit on the edge of that bed and say, "I hope I get better. I hope I can do ministry again. I hope that I can love my wife and love my children. And I hope that someday I'll be able to do the things that my father did with me with my son." And what I learned is this. You don't hope that you do it. You decide that you're going to do it. Don't hope that you are in the will of God. Decide that God has a plan for you. That was my choice. And that's been my best choice.